Olá, sou o Paulo Aido, jornalista da Fundação AIS e hoje quero-vos convidar para verem um documentário sobre a Etiópia. A Etiópia e o trabalho desenvolvido a nível local pelo padre Goes, junto de uma das muitas tribos deste país. É um trabalho que é difícil, como vamos ver já de seguida, tanto mais que muitas destas comunidades estão muito fechadas nas suas tradições.
እንደገናም ኢየሱስ በምሳሌ እንዲህ እያለ ይናገራቸው ነበር። መንግሥተ ሰማይ ለልጁ የሰርግ ግብዣ ያደረገውን ንጉሥ ትመስላለች። ንጉሡ ሌሎች አገልጋዮችን እንደገና እንዲህ ሲል ላከ፣ ወደ ተጠሩት ሰዎች ሂዱና እነሆ የሰርግ ድግሴን አዘጋጅቻለሁ። ሲንጋዎቼና የሰቡት ፍሪዳዎቼ ታርደዋል። ሁሉንም ነገር ተዘጋጅቷል። ስለዚህ ወደ ሰርጉ ግብዣ ኑ ብላችሁ ንገሯቸው።
They're kind of semi-nomads, not by the way of they are moving from place to place, but by their way of life. They are seasonal hunters. They cultivate a little bit. They were slaves of the Amara from the islands and other people.
There are not many. There are about 200,000 of them. They have been marginated and oppressed and abused for so many years. They have to defend themselves. But if you are friendly with them, they are very friendly, very open, and you can live peacefully with them.
They marry by exchange. The young boy takes his sister against her wish or will. He takes her to that family where he will get his wife from. The moment that sister comes back, the wife of this young boy also goes back, and that's the end of the marriage. When we are sitting together and we consume coffee, we are not simply consuming coffee, but we are consuming brotherhood, sisterhood, and friendship. Hey, Zeshakangisha. These are the people to whom we address ourselves to, and they are the ones from whom we have got a good and encouraging response. This is one of our new catch. We go to meet the elders of the village. We present ourselves, we introduce ourselves, we say who we are and what we are up to. We ask if they can allow us to start teaching Christianity, Catholicism in their village. By next year, Easter, we hope at least she'll be baptized. She has accepted us, she has accepted the message of the gospel, and you can see she's putting a Mekotra Sarot rosary. She said she wants to die in the house of this man. They are the people who have a very strong sense of respect. They can listen to you, and then as long as also you show the same respect, they listen, they respect you. And this has given us a way, a small door to enter into their life.
This is an area of first evangelization. We have about 4,000 people baptized. And there are other areas around the border, especially the border with Sudan and the border with Kenya. Though they didn't have a chance to really deepen or to encounter the Christian religion. I think there is still possibility of going out, especially towards the borders, and start new missions with people for first evangelization. According to the latest figures, the Orthodox, they are about 45%, with a good number of Muslims, around 35%. And strangely enough, the Protestants really is the group that grew bigger and faster than all the other ones. Years ago, they were 5%, and now we speak about 20%. The Catholics keep their own average of around 1%. Maybe we are not giving more time to the preaching as such.
Around we have about 7 to 8 villages awaiting for us. 3 months ago, we received a letter from one village asking us to be present in their village. We had 2 meetings, and then they were so enthusiastic that we may continue. But we are so limited. One, means of transport. We have only one car that can access such roads, and it's the one we are using from Monday to Monday, going to different villages, even for taking patients to hospital. So through this, we told them we shall be coming to them once in 2 or 3 months to keep this hope still burning. Before putting a prayer house and a big tree, we put up a community. We go up to 70 kilometers to reach the farthest village. You have to go through rough roads when it's dry season, but during dry season, we have to find a shortcut that we walk for 2 hours and a half to arrive. When the car is broken, our interest is to keep the community animated. We have to walk to reach the people there, be present to see what they are doing, how their Christian life and social life is going on. When we see the community in need of a prayer house, they contribute, they cut some trees, we bring some nails, some iron sheets, and we put a prayer house. When you have a chapel, a prayer house in the midst of a village, you affirm the presence of Christ in that village. Because a house is not simply a physical house, but you know that there are Christians who come to pray there. Now our chapels are all rotting and collapsing because they were built out of mud and wood. But we would like to build permanent chapels so that when Christians come to pray, they can sit down on the floor comfortably and we instruct them. But when they come to sit and there are cracks everywhere, we are in a region whereby we have a lot of snakes, especially appearing in the evening, dangerous snakes. We have a lot of scorpions appearing in the evening. So the parents cannot send their children for instructions.
C'est Baba, qu'elle est doigt, qu'elle est ferret, qu'elle est ça, metamita so. C'est le terrine garactual, yen que te merd me fit, con jo mesmur en esmerallen.
ننا چانسه کبونگا گده ساله ده سر سارا کا چانسه دگونما گده ساداوتن لله فنا فنا موتا لله kwa لله موتا لله katakumana لله katakumana na kabungwa lugu kutkum bisa kanse lako kala mangar kwa ma khada kanse kaman tkhil kwa ka ate lugu tkhil ko baga gasha atuka lugu tkhil ko baga
كسي بابا كريدوا
kala fa kedu sadri tkhil ko ma ana nguli emka baganya lille mama mchisa na lille mama mtswa sai lugu so lugu mshit sila alayan ba samle urke ko murti gon gudan alayan ba motanse atuka lilu yuan sa kichi kunanse lagwa kayan banse tika kan zinanse tika kan zinanse takchi lu ko baga ina nguli tika kan zinne takchi lu ko baga katsai baba kallidwa kalfas kidu sanse alama dima khuli shatawache wel alama anse وتادرا اتوچه انا ngule ስለዚህ አኳሊ ኮ ከቻላ ለለኳ ማውታ ለለኳ ገፈሻንሰ ልጎ ኩትኺል ኩካያ ከቡንጓ ኮ አለኩ ዝኻ እና ቤት ኮንሰ ቢንግሽ ኮኮት ከብጋ ከላበጽ ምግሳ ቢንግሽ ኮኮት ከብጋ ላብጾ መገማሽ ከኝ ሆ የሱሳ ላብጾ ምዝኻንሰ አለያም ባማውታ ሶ አዋላ ዳዋና በተባኸሪያወና
There are many people that they don't know how to write and read, even the ones that they are going to the school. Some our boys or our girls, they don't know how to read in Amharic. To see one mother going to bring the child to the kindergarten is a big step, because they are already, I think, getting this to become used to go to the school, especially girls. So little by little, people, the parents are understanding this, that it's important to go to the school. And the result, I think, we can see boys, some girls going to the college and working already in the government office.
Some live far from the health centers. Some don't have access to schools or to education. We have opened a small hostel right here in town where they can study in junior school and in high school. Some boys, they come from far villages, so they are able to stay with us from Monday through until Friday, and they go back to their home. We provide beddings, and also we buy for them some food and whatever they need, then they carry to continue with their studies.
እናንተ ልቀየር ነው
My name is Balbi Nangta. I come from is Dabo Kokal. My grade names are 10th or finished. I am catechist.
ስሜ ድራሽ ሽዴ ይባላለሁ። ያው ስምንተኛ ክፍል ነው። ያው እኔ በ2006 ነው የጀመርኩት እዚህ ጋር እንትን ትምህርት እንደጀመርኩ አሁንም እስከ 8ኛ ደርሻለሁ። አሁንም እኔም በቤተክርስቲያን ያው አትክሽክ ካታጊስት ነው።
ስሜው ዴዋን ይባላል። ቀባሌ ጉብላክኒ እሺ ስምንት ግሬስ ክፍል ስምንተኛ ነኝ። አሁን ለወደፊት ቲቸር ለመሆን እፈልጋለሁ።
we may form Christians, but if they are not gone to school, that they may be able to defend their own faith when they get challenges. So we would like to instruct our boys both pastorally and education-wise. They are the ones who shall save the Gumus by the Gumus themselves. So if we are able to put these boys in school until they finish, they will shine for the younger ones. And then you see a transformation appearing in the society slowly by slowly. Here in this community of Black, we are 3 priests. Father Elvis from Peru, South America, Father John from Italy, and I, Father Isa from Kenya. We are from 3 continents, 3 different cultures. I came to Ethiopia 6 years ago because I have been longing to be in a mission such as this. I'm happy to share my life, my faith with the Christians of this area. Among the Gumuz people, I feel very much at home because their culture, their social life, their daily life resembles very much to the place where I was born and from where I come from.
I came to Ethiopia right after my ordination, 1968. I spent more than 30 years in the seminaries. I always have this desire since I was a child, since I was an altar boy. And one day, one Comboni father came to speak and to preach there in our parish, and he spoke about Comboni, about Africa, about the missions. And I remember, I like that. I kept this desire, so I had a chance to join it, and I continued. Yeah, I really like it, yeah. To be able to know about the Lord and to let people know about Him is a great gift.
I was born in Cerro de Pasco. It's a city 4,380 meters, the level of the sea. Yeah, it's very cold. When I arrived the first time in Africa, it was very difficult for me because coming from one place that is very cold and these things, to arrive in Africa was difficult. But more than the weather was to be afraid of malaria and other things that we can get. The more difficult, to say, the culture, and sometimes it's very difficult to break it and to enter into it. We miss mom, we miss food, we miss everything. But whatever we go, we find a new family. I can go to visit them, I can go to share with them. Many times the missionaries, when they arrive to place like ours, the first thing that they have to be sure is to have water in their compound, their house. Here we were struggling a little bit, 1 year and a half, let us say, without water. We go to fetch water from 50 kilometers. We did an underground tank to collect the water from the rain in such a way that can help. But we were saying why we cannot get water. So finally the hope arrived saying that we find.
It's not that easy, but it's not even that difficult. One is good in this, one is good in that. We appreciate each other. If we are able to accept each other and help each other, then also people that come, they feel that the community, we are not three fighting against each other or ignoring each other, but helping. So if all members have this attitude and disposition, it becomes a heaven.
I go out in the name of the community, and I come back with my joys, with my sorrows to share this in my community. Of course, we have our differences, but we have not allowed our differences to guide us. What puts us together is far much stronger than what can even divide us. This is the mother of the newly born child. She was just born midnight last night, and they gave the name of Father Isaiah. This is a great joy. So now, this is the mother. Your name? And say whatever. Ega. She's called Gafe, and this is the newly born child called Father Isaiah, Abba Isaias. This is the father of Isaiah, Asfau, is called Asfau. What gives me strength in my life is the fact that Christ has called me, and I am convinced that He has sent me to this mission, and is the one who is strengthening me and is present in my daily life. For us, this coming Sunday is a very big day because since I'm a parish priest here for 4 years ago, it will be the first moment to receive the sacrament of confirmation. It's a big step in a sense that Christians have been waiting to be affirmed and confirmed in their journey of faith. When they see their chief shepherd, who is the bishop, coming from the eparchy, from the diocese, to be with them here for 2-3 days, they feel that they are being sent out to go and continue sharing and proclaiming this good news of Jesus Christ that they have received themselves.
There are some people that have been practicing their religion for 3, 4, 5 years, willing to receive the sacraments. Is a sign of their maturity, is a sign of their desire to live up to the demands of their baptism, and certainly will strengthen the community. We have to make them grow so that to feel that they are a group.
ምስምሮ ለመቀበር ማለት ምን ማለት ነው? ትርጉም ምን ነው? ምን አይነት ምኞት ይሰማያል ከውስጥ ውስጥ እንዴት ነው?
ምን ጠበቀው ያው ምስጢር ንሳ ነው መንገባ ከዛ በኋላ
እሺ አሁን እንትና ምስጢር ንሳ ትከብራለህ። ይህን ምስጢር ንሳ ማለት የራሳችን ዝግጅት ነው አይደል? የነፍሳችን ዝግጅት ምን አለ? አሁን ካቴኪስት የሚሆን ማለት ምን ማለት ነው? ካቴኪስት ማለት ክርስቶስ መንገድ የሚከተል ክርስቶስ መንገድ የሚከተልና ልጆች የሚያሳይ ነው ብሎ አይዋ እና አሁን ካቴኪስት ለሚሆን በእናንተ ምስጢሩን አስፈላጊ ነው ወይም ዝም ብሎ ነው? አያስፈልግም?
አስፈላጊ ነው።
በጣም አስፈላጊ ነው። ለምንድን ነው?
ክርስቶስ ቃል መስማት
የክርስቶስ ቃል መስማት አይደል? ሌላስ ምን መጣይከት ምን ነገር ሊታይካቸው ለካመጣው እኛ እንደዛ ፈረጋለ ዋና መስለኝ ወም ይጀምራል።
I think something is moving here. I think it's not a matter to have a big number. The matter is to see that they are following Jesus. And when someone is telling you that, yes, I know that God is with us. I knew before that God is with us, but you explain now that it's Jesus and this, you say, hey, something is happening here.
To be a mature Christian means to understand what you believe in and to allow the gospel to sink deep down into your life and to transform you. So it's now their turn to help us to instruct their brothers and sisters.
Com esta história narrada pelo Padre Goes sobre a sua missão, o seu trabalho na Igreja na Etiópia, chegamos ao fim do nosso tempo, ao fim do nosso programa. Eu despeço-me com amizade. Até a próxima semana, até o próximo Igreja no Mundo, se Deus quiser.